Good evening, family. I'm Adam. So I am so excited to be here to celebrate our most recent graduates. This event is the most meaningful, inspiring things that I do. To celebrate people's triumph and witness such amazing transformation is what motivates me to get out of bed every day. Thanks for providing that inspiration. To become a graduate of Odyssey House is no easy task. The programs are hard for a reason, because life is hard. Being a graduate is not just about being sober, it's about a new way of life. Graduates have completely changed who they are, what they're about, and what matters to them. Integrity is paramount. Being a good citizen and contributing to our community is the fabric of our very being. To the graduates, I'm so damn proud of you. You stared your addiction squarely in the face and said, "Not anymore." You stood in the incredible discomfort of change and withstood the hurricane-force winds, pushing you back to your old lifestyle, but you persevered. And tonight you sit here with an incredible achievement under your belt, but you also know the fight will continue beyond tonight. That you always need to remain cautious of those turbulent winds trying to push you over. But with each day, you get stronger, and it is now easier to continue with your new life than it is to go back. And that's an amazing feeling. Think about that and relish it. When times get tough, remember what you feel right now, tonight. This feeling is way better than anything a drug could do. I do have one request of you all. You hold the rich tradition of Odyssey House in your hands. Give the gift that was given to you to those in treatment right now. You give hope to the hopeless. You prove change is possible. You show that changing is worth it. You can communicate better than anyone else. It is your responsibility, but also your privilege, to pass this gift to new generations of graduates. So come home and inspire people to make the changes that you did. To the people in treatment right now, I am so glad you're here. You are making the choice every day to get better. Some days it's harder than others. Some days it feels like the whole world is against you. And it'd be easier to go back to what you've always done. Yet, just by being here, you choose to make the difficult choice to stand in the pain and discomfort of change because you believe that your life will be better. And well, these individuals prove just that. Their lives are immeasurably better than when they walked into admissions. They prove the maxim, it works if you work it. Again, congratulations to the graduates. You have earned every accolade. It is now my honor to introduce Destiny Garcia. And she is freaking awesome, by the
way. Good evening, family. I'm so short. My name is Destiny Garcia, and I'm a woman in long-term recovery. I just celebrated 6 years a few weeks ago. Thank you. I'm an Odyssey House graduate and a drug court graduate as well. When I entered into Odyssey House, I was homeless. I was sleeping downtown on North Temple. That's where I used to live, was on North Temple. I was arrested with no shoes on my feet, extremely sick. I had cycled through trauma and abuse all of my life. My mom was the victim of domestic violence, and my dad was the biggest abuser I've known. So naturally, I found myself in those same types of relationships. I decided at one point in my life that I wanted to live and not die, so I went to the street and decided to be homeless instead. But what I learned really quickly about myself is that I was going to the emergency rooms for legitimate injuries from my domestic violence relationship, and I was extremely addicted to opiates. So as you all can imagine, I was homeless downtown for about 4.5 years. When I went into Odyssey House, I hated it. It was so hard. I didn't want to be there, but I also didn't want to sit at the park shooting up without anything anymore. I had lost my kids, I had lost my family, I had lost everything that I ever loved, including myself. I didn't have any self-worth. I didn't think I was lovable. These are all the things I had to work through while I was in Odyssey House. I made two choices when I walked in. I decided to stay away from the boys, which is huge. And I decided to stay away from the cliques while I was there as well. I kept my head down and did exactly what I needed to do to get through the program. I did that because I really hated it. I didn't want to be there as bad. It was hard. I had to deal with things I didn't want to deal with. I had to look within myself, and I didn't want to do that. So as I'm acquiring these skills, and I'm at Odyssey House, I'm transitioning out, and now I'm using the skills every single day. I transferred into sober living. I excelled in drug court, became an Odyssey House graduate. And my life is amazing today because I faced it head on. Look at this room. Look, how many of you guys are graduates in this room? What I really, really want to point out is the family and the friend support in this room. That is what makes the graduation so successful. That is what makes the individual so successful, is the family and friends. So thank you guys for all being here. I want to tell you a little bit about what my life looks like today. Today, I am the executive director of Clean Slate Utah. I run a nonprofit. Thank you. One of those is my employee, and I'm not paying her to do that. Prior to this organization, running this organization, I worked in the Salt Lake County Mayor's office. And what I learned there was you have to speak up and use your story. I sat in rooms oftentimes where people were talking about solving the homelessness and addiction problems, but nobody with lived experience was sitting at those tables. If you guys learn anything from my story tonight, it's share your story, advocate for yourself, and share and make yourself sit at those tables. Have those uncomfortable conversations. Hold on, I wrote notes. Now I forgot where I was at. Oh, the next thing I want to tell you is I want to caution you all. Now is when the real work begins. Now is when you're going to see people die around you because they didn't stay accountable. They didn't stay connected. Right now is when the real work begins. Stay connected to this community. Stay connected to Odyssey House. I can walk into Odyssey House today, go in the kitchen, get a plate of food, open up the fridge, and I feel like I'm at home. And that's what Odyssey House is about. I worked at Mill Creek for about 3 years after I graduated, and that's to stay connected. So stay connected. I have a good quote I want to end with, and I heard this at a recent graduation, so it's not mine, but it's a good one. It says, "Don't build your recovery around your life, but your life around the recovery, and you will be successful." It is my honor to introduce Michael Cox to you. Michael, when I went into Odyssey House, he was my peer. As I was getting there, he was a navigator leaving. And I remember watching him and thinking, I want to be just like him. And then he would come back and he would give back while I was still in the house. Him and Courtney Beckstead both would do that. So I encourage you guys to do the same things, give back, because you never know who's watching you and who's going to strive to be just like you. Michael, you're next.
All right, good evening, family. Let's try that again. Good evening, family. That's a little better. So, as you all know, downtown is at camp, and I'm truly honored to be asked to present for this house, as this is the house that I went through. So, we're going to start with the downtown graduates now. First, we have Emily Matthews. Maybe not. Next up, a man that I actually personally worked with. He's one of my favorite people, Trevor Steele.
I just want to give the best thanks to all the staff members and all of my peers who have told me the things that I didn't want to hear that I needed to hear and give me support today. And also to my family who, even though I've put them through a lot of hardships, that have always been there for me. And even when I didn't know how to be there for myself. To those that are still in the program, Odyssey is a refinery. You are all diamonds in the rough. The staff members and your peers are the refiners. Be patient and let the magic happen.
Next, we have Matthew Mark Lee.
What's up, family? Make sure y'all get my picture. Hey, I just want to say to everybody, to me, this is a big deal. Graduating from Odyssey, getting sober, getting my life together, taking control of my life again is really a big deal. And I just want to say what I learned here from Odyssey, I'm going to carry with me for the rest of my life. You know, I learned that I'm lovable, I'm capable, and I'm worthy. And, you know what I mean? And all I got to say is, who's next?
Jay Allen. Oh, here we go. Ronald Wilson.
Oh man. So this has been a long time coming. You know, I tried this 3 times. First time really didn't work out so well. Second time, they said I wasn't going to beat a board warrant by going to treatment, so off to the races one more time. And then this time, it took a little bit of help from my late father. But if you take anything from me, you know, just remember, you don't have to change who you are to do this program. Address those behaviors and you need to address. And if nobody likes you for who you are, forget them, man. You don't need them. Just be you, and everything will come in time.
Laurel Ferguson. Paige Phillips.
I just want to thank my family for always being there for me and never leaving my side, and thank everyone at Odyssey who's helped me through this journey.
Jason Nugent.
Thank you.
tried really hard to pronounce that right.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who was on this journey with me, and I came to Odyssey House under, like I was made to go by the courts or whatever, but I still had an addiction. But what I would say is do whatever you got to do to make sure that you get to where you need to go, you know what I mean? Because that lifestyle ain't really for nobody.
All right, now I would like to introduce a really good friend of mine, Daniel Halligan.
How's it going, family? Odyssey House saved my life, and I'm truly honored to be up here. I graduated downtown, for the people that don't know me, and I'm just so honored to work at Mill Creek and see you guys fight for your life every day and just put it all out there, and orientation all the way up, so I'm so honored. Thank you. Lacey Lowry.
I didn't know we had to say something, so I'm completely unprepared, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who didn't allow me to manipulate them, because that's not what I needed, and I was getting very good at that. So thank you for seeing through my crap and helping me rise above it.
You're amazing! Samantha Smothers. Dana Baum.
I just want to share an acronym with y'all. It's for sober. Son of a bitch, everything's real.
Charlotte Waterbury.
Hi. Odyssey changed my life. I'm so grateful. I have my family back. I have a life that I love, and I wake up happy every day, and that's a real thing. Yeah, just do the work. It's worth it.
Michael Minutella.
Gosh, I am so grateful to have had this second opportunity with Odyssey House. The people here, the staff, my peers, people who are still in treatment, this is a real thing. Recovery is real, and the connections are what's so important. You can always call me, and I mean that. And I'm just so happy to see all these beautiful people here. Thank you so much.
Danielle Smith. Alexander Alley.
All I'd like to say really is, before Odyssey, I was homeless for years. Slept outside almost every winter. If I wasn't in jail, I was on the street going from tent to tent. I was lucky to find a motel room for a night every now and then. And my concern every day was whether or not I'd make it through the cold or make it to the next day with food or anything. And now my biggest worry really is like, do I got enough time to watch one more episode before bed? You know, like, I have so much that I never thought I'd have, and I do thank Odyssey for that. I'm so grateful for what this program has offered in my life, and I never thought I had a chance. I never even tried in the past because I didn't have any faith in myself. And through Odyssey, I saw who I can be and what I'm capable of. And everybody else here, if you're in the program, stick it through because it'll change your life so much. And you all deserve such a wonderful life. So just stick it through and get the life you deserve.
Yesenia Amador. Michaela Bennett. And then we're going back to Michael for Lighthouse.
All right, now for the house, you're my people, my pride, my passion. You guys keep me on my toes, and I'm really proud of all of you. Christina Lucero.
So it took me a long time to make it up here to finally walk, but I finally made it. It's been very, very hard for me to finally find my self-worth, but by coming back and keeping on coming back to Odyssey House, this is where my family is, and this is where my home is. Michael A. has always kept it the most real with me, and I want to thank her, number one, because she's helped me throughout all the years that I've been involved with Odyssey House. And all my original peers, every single one of them, and everybody here that has embraced me and has given me all their positive feedback. You can make it, because as long as every single time that you fall, you can get back up, because this is the support that you need. And every time that you fall, don't think that you've fallen. Every time that you come back into recovery, you always pick up where you've left off, and you'll always come back 10 times, 100 times stronger. And just think, like, back in the past, if you think that you don't have all these goals and everything and you don't have anything to live for, you do, because you can find that here. You just gotta really dig deep inside yourself and open up to somebody that you trust, and find your tribe. Find people that you can confide in. Find your friends. Find people that are healthy for you, and keep that, because that is what's gonna keep you going. Stay connected, and find people that are gonna be honest with you. Find people that will hold you accountable, that know who you are, that see you slipping, that will be there for you, that will not lie to you, that will not sugarcoat things, because that's what we need in our life. These are the things that we need for us to stay healthy and sober. And I just want to say thank you so much for Odyssey House, and I know that we're going to go far together, and I know everybody here will. Good job, Christina. Yeah.
One of the best house supervisors I ever saw, Dylan Reese.
Yeah, wow. I could never have done this without all those people believing in me and really pushing me to do what I needed to do. And I wasn't perfect, and I messed up, and I went lockup, but I kept coming back, and I kept sticking with it. And like, look at me now, you know, so just stick with it.
The name speaks for itself, Zelo Goings.
Thank you, guys. Just a couple things. First of all, I want to thank Destiny. She knows what she did for me. I want to thank Lighthouse, Mike, Bradley, J-Dog, my bosses, Sean, all of you guys. And then last of all, I want to thank my brother for not giving up on me and accepting me back in his life. Thank you, Tut. There he is right there, my brother.
One of my favorite pit bulls I ever had, Gina Miyagi-Shima. She's not that quiet if she's grouping you, I promise you that. Last but definitely not least, Doug Kolsch.
I just gotta say, I don't have a lot of family out there, but I do have my twin brother right there, and he's the baddest motherfucker I know. Fuck drugs, live life, and dream big, my friend.
And now representing Meadowbrook, we have Mario Rodriguez.
You know, I'm really happy to see you guys graduate. I got to work with you guys, and you guys are amazing people. Go Mill Creek. Christopher Eckel. David Vaccaro. John Hardy.
Hey, I didn't plan a speech, but I just want to thank my family and friends, and shout out to Meadowbrook and Redwood and everybody that gave me the hardest accountability that I couldn't take, so I avoided them, but that's the shit that I need to hear. You can all do it. I love you all. Thank you.
Sam Patina. Oh my goodness, this gives me great pleasure too. This guy was all over the place when I got to Meadowbrook, and he was one of my Reynolds people in there. And he came to me like almost every day asking me if he could be Reynolds coordinator. And he finally got to be Reynolds coordinator. And then he went and did kitchen coordinator and held all this, positions. And finally, he's one of the best house soups too. It was a great pleasure to work with him. Tuan Dow.
I want to thank you for Odyssey and help me. I'm grateful for Odyssey. Help me up today. They got a job and I go back my life. Thank you all.
All right, you're going to be hearing from Megan Gailey from Parents. One more. Sorry, Megan. Hang tight. Your turn coming. Christopher Powell.
That's me. I just want to thank my peers, the staff, my family for never giving up on me. And you guys can do it. I was in Odyssey for 2.5 years. You can do it.
All right, so this just brought back trauma. When we were at the park the other day and someone forgot my name, that's how I'm feeling right now. Russell Olmedo.
Good evening, family. First off, want to say thank you to Odyssey House for helping me get my life back on track. I now have the trust back of my beautiful family, my granddaughter. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you.
Okay, now it's for real. Coming to you live, Megan Gailey.
This is for the Parents with Children's program. So we get to have the opportunity of the moms and the dads with their kids and get to see all of them growing together. So our graduate is Melanie Rydalch.
Okay, so just thank you, Odyssey, for helping me find myself again and helping me deal with my traumas and face my addiction head on and giving me skills to be healthy. And thank you, Parents Program, because I'm now the mother that my children deserve.
And next up is going to be Redwood Outpatient with Sid Kirkham.
Just so you know, we're going to claim a whole lot more people than I get to announce. All of you that walk through the house of, Redwoods, we're going to claim you. All right. Kyle Jensen. William Wynn.
Good evening, family. I'm Will. First off, I want to congratulate everybody here for being survivors. This lifestyle, takes everybody away from us, whether it's from their own hand or overdoses. So I think you guys should give yourself an applause because you're here and you're alive. I was scared when I came to Odyssey. I won't lie. I come from an institutionalized background. I've been in prison several times. I've done a lot of jail stays, and I've always heard about this program from people that wasn't ready to change. So when I got here, I was scared. What I've learned here, though, is that I'm worth it. That you shouldn't listen to other people's perception on things. If you want to work through stuff, you got to be transparent. You got to wear everything on your sleeves. A closed mouth don't get fed. So if you're trying to work through your traumas, you want to get over this stuff, you got to speak it out loud, and you got to have trust in the house. Oh God, I'm shaky like I'm. You got to have trust in the people that's facilitating. Don't give no pushback. They're here for a reason. They're here to guide you down the road that they want you to get to, but it's up to you to take that advice and take it to heart. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. If not, I'd be back in prison. And I'm done with that lifestyle. I was done before I got locked up, and I was blessed by getting locked up the way I did. I was very suicidal, and I got arrested sleeping. So yeah, that was the best thing that could have happened to me because it saved my life. 678 days ago, I was blessed and saved from myself. I promise you, if you work it, if you just have trust in the people running your program, you open up, deal with your problems, it will help you in your everyday life. Whatever kind of background you come from, the streets, gangs, whatever, you know what I mean? Don't let somebody else's perception mess up your program. And if you feel like this program ain't for you, don't take it away from somebody else that's there to change their lives. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm kind of like a ham up here sometimes. But I'm going to let you know that this is a blessing, and it will change your life if you really work it. And thank you for everybody that showed up for me and showed up for yourselves. God bless you.
So just yesterday, Will told me he wasn't a very eloquent speaker. I think that's not true. Sarah Jones. Monica Lopez. So that's all of our graduates for tonight. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm the same way. I have another one. Jay Nilsson. Tyler Hughley. Now that's all of our graduates for tonight.
All right. Congratulations, graduates. Oh, wait, we got one more? Three more.
Did they RSVP?
Four downtown. Did you guys RSVP? I'm the messenger right now. Yeah, come on up. Come on.
All right, so there was a little bit of a mix-up. We will get you guys your certificates, but let's get you up here so you can get the recognition that you definitely earned, right? I'm going to butcher your last name, and I apologize. Jeff Gillian?
I just want to say thanks to my three children and my peers. I love you guys. Thanks.
Patrick Lieberman.
I just want to tell everybody, when I came into Odyssey House, I was afraid of myself. Didn't know what Odyssey was going to do for me. It literally changed my life, kept me out of prison, taught me to believe in myself, and it helped my self-worth when other people believed in me. I now work for the Odyssey, and I love it. So this program can change your life. Everybody's told you before, so just keep at it. It all starts with the first day.
And last but definitely not least, somebody that, I mean, you can't forget. Anybody who's ever met this woman, it's burned in your brain who she is. Molly Dinkins.
Do good, guys.
Sorry for the mix-up. Technical, yeah, totally. Did we miss anybody else? Oh, all right. Come on up. Nicholas, congratulations.
Everybody, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. It's just a pleasure, you know what I mean?
All right. Did we miss anybody else? I don't want to. All right. Okay. Thank you all. I want to say thanks to Stephanie and Rachel and Michael and Carol and Ridley and everybody who made this event happen. I'm missing, I'm sure, a lot of people, but let's give them a round of applause. And let's give the graduates that we're celebrating tonight one last round of applause. Congratulations, guys.